Welcome back to the Rich Eisen Show. Go see the movie that this man is in theaters today. Hell and Back, an animated film that is not like any other animated film you will ever see. He is Rob Riggle here on the Rich Eisen Show.
Hello,
Good
sir.
to see you. Yeah, for the radio audience, we just had a conversation just for the TV audience that we could not find a clip appropriate enough. There wasn't enough not safe for work material.
Oh, yeah, I believe that.
Right.
And thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. So this is, again, let's download this for our radio audience. It's about you and two buddies in a claymation action.
Yes.
Going to hell.
Yes.
Essentially.
Yes. And the reason you couldn't find the clip is, and for the audience at home, it's a hard R. You know, and I don't know when the last time anybody really saw a hard R claymation stop motion film, but especially a feature film. It's here, my friends. It's called Hell and Back.
This is it.
And it's out tonight.
How did you get involved with this?
I got a call from Tom Giannis, the director, who I knew from the comedy circles, and he just asked me to come do it. And I like Tom, so I said, yeah.
You're in.
Yeah.
100%. And this is not for, so if anybody's like, oh, it's a nice movie with clay in it and whatever, and I'll be the guardian to bring my child.
Yeah, great disclaimer. Let's get that out there right now for the parents. If you see this and you're like, oh, good, something to take the kids to this weekend. Stop. Stop. Don't go in. This is for grown-ups only.
That's a double toothpick at the end of the first word in this title of this film.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it. Hell and Back. And it is not for the kids in the house.
Okay. Rob Riggle is here on the Rich Eisen Show. Let's get to it, sir.
Yes.
The Monday night contest in Green Bay with your beloved Chiefs. What did you think of that evening and performance?
I'll be honest, I wasn't pleased. I wasn't pleased at the top because we took a beating for a while, but here's what I loved, and because I'm always looking for the positives. When you're a Chiefs fan, you always look for the positives. The takeaway for me was Alex Smith in the fourth quarter still had the eye of the tiger and was still fighting. He was still fighting in the fourth quarter and brought us back to, you know, we were going for a two-point conversion. It could have been 30-38 with an onside kick on the way. We're still in the game.
I know that.
We're still in the game with like a minute left.
Right.
So to me, that means the Chiefs have fight in their belly.
But where was that, you know, offense where, what's the word for it, where you could throw for first downs? Where was that in the first
Like I said, the beginning,
half?
we were a little slow on the wake up, on the come around. But the thing, again, I'm going to go back to my takeaways, my positive takeaways.
I don't mean to drag you down. I don't mean to drag you down, Rob.
I think we all saw what happened in the first half. All right? We don't need to go back there. Congratulations, Green Bay fans. Hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, no, I'm positive. Look, I really think we have a good team in Kansas City.
Yes.
Now, we're 1-2. We don't want to be that.
No.
We did everything in our power to give that game away on Thursday night to Denver.
Yes.
And we did.
And you, in fact, did.
Yeah. But 2 games does not make a season, I believe the Chiefs are going to come back and do very well this season.
I like it. Your friend and friend of this program, Eric Stonestreet.
Yes.
I watched that game with him, and the number of times I had to save him from tweeting the wrong thing.
You're a good man.
But not about the team, about the broadcast sometimes. He thought that, you know, as many fans do, thought that the broadcasters were talking a little too much about the other team.
Well, here's the thing, and I've been there. I think everybody's, if you're a sports fan, you've been there where, you know, when you're losing or when the stakes are high and things aren't going your way, everything annoys you. Everything annoys you. The people I love most in this world, my wife and my children.
Yes.
Oftentimes, if the stakes are high enough in a game, I'll look at them with fire in my eyes. Get out! No talking! Silence! You know, so it happens. I remember during watching the Royals during the World Series.
Yeah.
You know, Game 7, I felt like same thing. I felt like there was a little, maybe a little too much chatter going on about Bumgarner. He's apparently was delivered to us by the God Almighty. Anyway, that's what it was sounded like. So I voiced a little concern about that.
On Twitter?
Yes.
And you hit send?
I did.
Oh, my gosh.
And
what happened?
Well, you know.
What did you say? Do you recall?
There was a Twitter pushing match is what happened.
Oh.
But you know what? I chilled. I tried to make it lighthearted, but you know.
You can't.
You can't tweet what you really want to tweet.
You can't.
You
And
can't. We live in a world where that is not allowed.
You have to put the phone down.
Yep.
You
Smartest thing in the world. Or have a good friend like you.
Yeah, friends don't let friends tweet angry.
That's right. And
yes.
Guys, you know when you're watching a game, the stakes are high, you're invested, it matters. Hide the phone. Put the phone away. Let it flow. Let it flow, but just do it in-house.
Would you guys at the Chris Command Center agree with those assessments?
Oh, I have the exact tweet.
Oh, you do?
Oh, no.
Okay. See, that's the issue with Twitter is it leaves a mark.
It does.
Yeah, you can kind of find everything. Here's what you said, Rob. The announcers in Bumgardner should get a room, ... Enough already, ... Jeez, ...
See, I tried to keep it...
Lots of dots.
I tried to make it a lot of ellipses in there. A lot of ellipses.
But you know Joe Buck, too. You know Joe.
I know.
Joe's been to the Big Slick. He's helped you raise money for children.
And I like Joe.
I know you do.
I do. I like Joe. That's why I tried to make it a friendly little razzmatazz with enough already.
Yeah, that's right.
Get a room. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah. Just keep it private, right? To Joe, just telling Joe, like, you're trying to help him.
Yeah.
You're trying.
Yeah. Well, I figured Joe was busy, with the broadcast. He's got Game 7 here. He's working hard.
I think he is one of those aware broadcasters that can still do top of his game stuff.
You think?
And pay attention.
You're
to
right.
what's
He is a
being said.
multitasker. He's a smart guy.
Joe's at the top of the game.
Yep.
So he might have seen that in the middle of all that. Did he come back to the Big Slick this year? Did he come back?
He did not come back this year. I'm not taking all the heat for that one, though.
Okay.
He's a busy man.
Oh,
so
gosh.
that's got to be what it was.
Rob Riggle here on the Rich Eisen Show. Your Royals look good right now. I mean, they're sort of making their way to the postseason. They're not exactly, a house of fire, but they might be stumbling to the finish line here. But
it's all about peaking at the right time.
Okay.
Last year
I like that.
They won that one-game playoff with the A's. Mm-hmm. And then they went on. They swept the Angels. They swept the Orioles.
Yeah.
And they took the Giants to 7 games.
And Bumgarner. Yeah, right. To 7 games. So you never. So you just never know, right?
Right. And I think if you peak at the right time. Here's the thing I love about the Royals right now. The Royals, their team, the guys on that team.
Yeah.
They feel like this old school team where they really like each other and they enjoy each other's company and they interact with the fans so well and they just feel like these pure-hearted guys that are out there for the love of the game. And I'm sure everybody wants to brag on their team, and go ahead by all means.
Sure.
I'm just telling you what my experience is with the Royals. I think those guys are just good guys in that locker room. I've been in it. I've been lucky enough to go in there and meet some of them. And they're just, I don't know, their energy seems very authentic and very pure, and I like that.
One of the things that I read on Twitter, that Eric Hosmer stormed off from the rest of his teammates over an argument over whether Eli Manning was elite, because Hosmer is a diehard Giant fan, that he stormed off in the middle of an argument with his teammates as to whether Eli Manning was elite, which he thinks Eli is. And I don't know why I've read that. I'm like, okay, so these guys who are high profile, big time,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you
just
go.
like us.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can be a Major League Baseball player on a playoff bound team, or you could be selling insurance for State Farm. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Everybody's passionate,
right.
And he's a passionate man. See, it goes back to my thing.
Yes.
The Royals are passionate. Doesn't matter what we're doing. ... Ellipsis. Thank you. From a ...
So the ...
I'm just filling out characters.
That's about to say.
Just filling out characters.
Because you don't have to go all the way to 140.
Actually, I find ellipsis is the best way to kind of let people know, wink and nudge.
So it's a comedy. It's a comedy thing?
It's a timing thing. It allows a beat, allows a pause.
Okay.
It allows some sort to convey. I don't know.
You're joshing.
I'm playing here.
Although you're not really.
No, there was real heat. Real heat behind those words.
Because we're trying to basically say, we had the former CEO of Twitter here on the show. Dick Costello was here, and I said to him many times, even on the podcast that you were kind enough to be on back in the day at the NFL Network, that there should be a font on Twitter that's for sarcasm. And call it an Eisen font. I try to work myself into it. And I don't know, Dick's no longer with Twitter, so I don't know if it's ever going to happen or if that was a problem. But there should be.
You've got a legal team here, right? Trademark that now, right now,
Eisen
and get
font.
an app. get the website, lock it all down, get .asia, .biz,
Should we
lock
all
it down, Chris
TV,
Command Center.
Yeah, Chris Command Center needs to squat on eisenfont.com right
Quit
now.
looking up my old tweets from a year ago and lock this trademark down.
Hell and Back in theaters today. Go see that. What's up with this vodka that you're dealing with? The loaded vodka? What's going on with this?
Yeah, loaded vodka. We make it right in Kansas City.
Okay.
Yeah, It's a Kansas City vodka. It's probably the most wonderful tasting vodka you've ever had in your entire life.
And it's gluten-free.
It's gluten-free. It's 100%. We make it corn. We distill it 6 times. We take it through this. I could go on. I won't bore you with it, but we've been in 3. I'll tell you this. We've been in 3 international competitions. We've entered 3. We've won 2 silvers and a gold already.
What is the competition?
We haven't been out a year.
Tell me, what does a vodka competition entail?
187 vodkas, 42 judges, blind taste test.
Really?
Yep.
And they're the same judges. Do they have to get rotated in and out?
I don't know how they actually do it, because they got to be hammered, right?
Yeah.
After like 5 bucks.
Well, let's get them an Uber. We got to get them an Uber.
I think there's 42 judges.
Right.
Wow. You know, and I'm sure they just give it a mark, you know, and do
wow. That's interesting. Now, these guys, that's what they want to do for a living.
Vodka judging? You want to do
they're topping out.
some vodka judging?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's called Loaded Vodka.
Yeah.
We haven't even been out a year yet, and we started in 6 states, and now we're in 15, so we're the fastest growing vodka company in America.
Wow.
It's American made. It's good stuff, guys. Try some Loaded.
Well, congratulations on
Thanks.
that. Yeah, 91 points, gold medal in the LA World and Wine and Spirit competition.
That's right.
And Spirit is not like cheerleading, right?
No,
We're
not
talking
happy.
Different, not that.
Not
different,
like, woo!
Yeah, different type of Spirit.
Yeah, totally.
Before I let you go, your Chiefs are in Cincinnati this weekend.
Yeah.
This is a tough spot.
Again,
You've lost 2 in a row.
We've drawn, and
I don't mean to drag you down.
The Bengals are playing great football.
3-0, sir.
I know, they're playing great football. We're going to win.
Okay.
So that's going to happen. Everybody rest assured. Everybody can relax. Chiefs are going to win. We're going to get back on our winning ways.
If I transcribed this, would there be ellipses in any part of what you just said?
No, that is a period. These are definite remarks. These are definite, clear remarks. Yeah, we're gonna win. It's going to be a tough game, but yeah, we're due for the win, and Cincy's due for the loss.
All right, I like it. Thank you for coming in here, Rob.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Come back anytime. I know you got billions of projects going on in your blowing up career that you deserve everything that you got. And also Big Slick, how people get involved in that. Big Slick.
BigSlickKC.org. It's a wonderful event that Paul Rudd, Jason Sudeikis, Eric Stonestreet, Dave Keckner, and myself host. We're all Kansas City guys. It helps a lot of children and family in need. Yeah,
and the local children's hospital there is Mercy is a spectacular spot. And it's funny, every time we do that, I brought it up, I'll bring it up again. The night before there's the hospital visit that all the celebrities who come in, you're out there, it's like midnight, 12:30, 1 in the morning. Some of the celebs are getting a little loose right there.
Sure.
They're just maybe they're on loaded vodka.
It's
right?
a fun weekend.
Right?
I'll just say that. It's
exactly.
a fun weekend.
It is fun. But you go up to everybody like, 7 a.m. tomorrow, everybody. Be in the lobby. Yeah. Like you have sort of like a parental way about yourself.
It's a mother hen thing.
It's just like, let's just remind each other. We need to be. I understand what you're doing right now. Have fun. I'm glad you're out here. But tomorrow morning, we are going to see these kids, and you are going to be there.
And I want bright eyes and bushy tails.
That's basically what you are saying. Let's put it this way. There are no ellipses there as well.
Exactly. Especially when the 2 a.m. karaoke jam kicks off.
That happens.
Yes. And then you're like, oh, boy.
These guys want to come. These guys want to come.
Dying to come.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Bring the whole team, because honestly, we play a softball game at the K now, and we don't do wiffle ball anymore.
No more wiffle ball.
We do an actual softball game.
So I won't be hitting any more home runs. That's it. My home run hitting career at the Slicker is over.
But in that book, you have a quality chapter.
Let me tell you.
You have a high-profile chapter.
No one will ever take that away from me, Rob.
No, sir. No, sir.
No, I don't know who's going to try to do that.
I hope you guys come. I really do.
That'd be great.
Awesome.
BigSlickKC.org. Also, Hell and Back. Just 2 totally different parts of the spectrum.
Yeah, this is not necessarily for the kids.
You're a conundrum, sir, but it's a beautiful conundrum, which is a great new movie also. Hell and Back in theaters right now. Rob, thanks for coming on.
Dude, thank you.
At Rob Riggle on Twitter as well. We are back in 60 Ticks the Clock.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.